Hello, welcome to Three Questions With. My buddy Justin Obi with us from Mobile Creative. Good morning, Justin. Welcome to the show, bud.
Gavin, it's great to see you again. How you been?
Hey, everything's good, my friend. Just living the dream. Hey, so I
Awesome.
saw that you started a new service, and we conveniently have it on the screen for everyone today. So it's the Social Advantage Blueprint. Can you walk us through the why behind this? Why'd you roll this out, bud?
Yeah, so we started serving our clients with brand strategy and then content creation and then fully managed social media. In today's landscape, it's really expensive to do all that, and not everybody. There's two buckets that we're trying to serve with this new offer. For the people, the early stage folks who just don't have the funds to bring on fully managed social. Um, this helps them get out of the gate and off the ground running. I hear so many times from those types of people that they're early stage founders. They're trying to do everything. As an entrepreneur, it's hard enough. You're running the business, you're doing the operations, the finance, uh, the POs, like producing the actual product, et cetera, et cetera. Social is just like, oh my God, what am I post tomorrow? I know I have to be there, but I don't have the time. And so setting a solid strategy and actually doing this early foundational work helps founders and early team members so much. They can just start to run. They have a clear concept of what they're posting, who they're posting it for, et cetera. The second bucket of folks that we're serving are teams that they have the funds. They've probably made the investment to bring on a social media manager on their team, but still there's no strategy. And so we're helping those teams as well set the strategy, set the brand tone and voice, and so that it's all there so that they can social actually serves them instead of posting and there's only like it's just crickets every time. So they're going through the motions. So setting the strategy actually adds a lot of value to your social media efforts.
So can you kind of just quickly walk us through the steps so people understand what's involved?
Yeah. So I mean, this social advantage blueprint, it's a sprint. We get this done in 15 to 30 days. And we start by working with you to really understand like where you've been already, what's worked, what hasn't, and then where you want to go. So that's like step one. Step two, we work to define your audience. And you may think you know your audience. I guarantee you're going to have a lot of insights that come out of that process, that workshop we do with you. Um, and it's important because you want to be speaking to the right audience and why they should actually care about you. The analyze competitions, step three, it's not to copy what's out in the market. It's to understand what's out there and then raise the bar, stand out, and be better. And so, though that's the uncover and develop process, it's really three steps. Then we get into second step, articulate messaging. That's we craft the brand story, develop what you're actually going to speak about, your content pillars, your tone and voice. How do you sound to your target audience? That's relatable. So how do you speak? It's basically what your brand personality is. And it's not just the founders, how they speak, contrary to most people and what they think. Establish visual aesthetic, like are your photos muted? Are they bright and colorful? Same with your videos. And then we go a little deeper. Like if you hire models, what is their appearance? What kind of clothing are they going to wear? Fingernails, hair, all of that, makeup, that all plays into your visual aesthetic. And then we put it together and train your team on how to use the strategy and the blueprint.
Yeah, like I said, that kind of quickly makes sense and helps people. Like you said, we talked before this. I really like number two, defining your
Yeah.
audience, because when I talk to people about that, we assume everyone's our audience. And like you said, maybe down the road after you've been well established, you can grow that. But at first, we're all trying to target a certain market. And if you understand that, then that helps you build your content, right?
Completely. Yeah. And I think a lot of founders make the mistake of saying, hey, we're for everybody. And it takes a lot of courage, conviction to say, hey, we're actually not for everybody. We're serving a specific niche audience who should care because of X, and that's okay. And there's going to be a lot of hate coming your way from people who don't get it, and that's perfectly fine because it's intentional, and not everybody should love it, right? I just heard we have a podcast called the Proof University Show, and we have founders of spirits brands join us, and he said Paul Haletko, he started Few Spirits. He's out in Chicago, really great distillery. But he said, hey, be like black licorice. Meaning the people who like black licorice love it. Right? And the people who hate it really hate it. And that's okay.
Yep. That is a great analogy. So Justin, what's the best way for people to reach out to you to learn more?
Yeah, I mean, they can reach out we're on all the channels at Obey Creative is our handle on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, etc. People can email me, justin@obeycreative.com, or you can just Google me. Pretty accessible.
Justin, I appreciate you taking a few minutes to call on the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Thanks, Kevin. Always good to catch up.